I just really wanted to be involved with sports, and this was kind of the quickest way for me to get involved. Play ball! I cover all the athletic, or all the varsity sponsored teams here at CLU. We have 20 of them now, with the addition of women's golf this past season. So that ranges from writing stories, taking photos, doing interviews, and then I also send that information out to the print media. I just thought to myself, okay, what is it that if I could do anything all day, what would it be that I wanted to do? And talk about sports was kind of what I did. I was watching SportsCenter a lot, like a lot of us do, and so I talked to the sports information director at Chapman, who's still there. His name's Doug Aiken, and I asked him if I could just help out, and he said sure. I wanted to be a sports broadcaster originally. So I worked with like a PBS station, KOCE, down in Orange County, in Golden West College, right in that area. So I did that first summer, and it was fun. And I got into sports broadcasting a little bit. I did some public address announcing for what was the single A affiliate for the Angels, minor league baseball. The Rancho Cucamonga Quakes was the team, and I did that first summer and kind of got into it, but sports information was really my calling. I really enjoy covering all sports, not just being segmented into baseball. So that was kind of why I followed my passion towards sports information. Typical is definitely not a term that you would connect with sports information, because it varies every day, and that's one of the things I enjoy about it is even just within that day it could change. You're writing, or you think you have a story lined up, and then all of a sudden somebody hits a home run or somebody scores a goal, and your whole story changes and all that. So a typical day would be just getting everything ready for a game. We have programs. We do the stats for like the official score for the game. Then we go out to the game, we score the game, we have somebody take photos if we're not able to do it ourselves. Usually if we win or if somebody's available, we'll do an interview, post-game interview with somebody. And then once we collect all that information, we send it out to the other school, so they have it. And then as far as the stats is concerned, and then I'll start writing the story. Once I get that done, I'll send that to the media. And then pick a photo with the story. I'll self-edit, because we are our own editors here. So I'll self-edit, post the story online, and that's it. Being able to do interviews now and talking with individuals and connecting with them, because it's so impersonal sometimes. I get a piece of paper with a name and your height and what your major is and all that. And that might be it. I might not get to speak with you or interact with you on a individual basis, and doing these interviews and these post-game interviews and just getting to talk with people, I really enjoy that as well. So that's definitely something that I've grown and adapted, as I've grown in 5 years here at CLU. We've adapted with social media, and those who aren't are definitely falling behind the times. So it's not one of those things, should we or shouldn't we, it's how fast can we adapt to social media. When I first got here, we didn't do videos. We didn't have, I don't even know if Twitter existed at that point. It was just kind of maybe just getting started, but, we didn't have a Facebook page. We didn't have Twitter. So we've had to adapt to that. And we were kind of, I felt like we were behind the times a little bit, but we're steadily playing catch up. I went to a COSIDA, which is College Sports Information Directors of America. That's why we say COSIDA, because it's really long. Similar to SCIAC, that's why we say SCIAC instead of the full name. But we went there, and we were just there. They talked about the flip cam, and the flip cam is perfect for our needs because it's so quick. And I was a broadcast journalism major, and I was really into the TV side of it, or doing packages and stories and doing all that. And I was like, man, if I just had the time to do it. And the flip cam provides that. It's very simple. You edit, you cut, you post, and you're done. And so that was one thing I really enjoyed. Obviously with Facebook and Twitter, that's a whole other aspect. And we've actually linked our two accounts, so anything that goes on Facebook goes on Twitter, which it streamlines everything, which is huge. The little details are extremely important. Focus on your writing. because that's going to get you in the door. You can learn how to do stats, you can learn how to do videos, you can learn social media, but if you're not a good writer, it's definitely you're definitely behind the 8 ball. And then relationships, making contacts. That's not just a PR sports info thing. That's a across the board deal. If you need to make contacts, and you never know who you're gonna run into, or you never know who's gonna help you. And I'm not saying go out and just be friendly to everybody because you want something from them, but just you know, you never know. You don't want to cut ties with anybody. You definitely want to keep everybody, you know, stay positive, keep relationships, stay in contact, and because you never know what may happen down the road. You may help them, they may help you. So I'd say contacts and writing are probably the most important aspects to work on.